My name is Lucas Combs. Thank you for coming over and checking out our videos today. I am very passionate about reptiles. I have loved animals my whole life. When I was 4 or 5 years old, I always said that I wanted to be a zookeeper when I grew up, and that has not changed in the last 35 years. I am 38 now. I have gone to school for zoology, which was amazing. I loved it. I got to work in a working zoo while going to school, working with some amazing, amazing animals. Um, and I have now decided to open up my own zoo. Um, we are in the very, very early stages of this, so it may take probably a year. It's going to take a lot of work to get this up and running. I am currently in the process of looking at properties. I do love all animals, but I definitely have a special place in my heart for reptiles. So we are going to be a mainly reptile zoo. Being up in New York, obviously it's going to get very cold. I will have a lot of really amazing outdoor exhibits, but as we get lots of snow up here, we will hopefully be open year round. So we will have a very large indoor facility, so you'll still be able to come and see them during the winter in some really nice indoor exhibits. We are very passionate about as natural the habitat as we can give these animals. Most people who keep reptiles, unfortunately, a lot of people who still do keep reptiles keep them in bins and racks and very bare minimum enclosures. In these enclosures are all 100% natural, bioactive, which means that it is basically a self-sustaining ecosystem within each one of these enclosures. They have you have a drainage layer, you have soil or some sort of substrate, soil, sand, and then you have bugs called springtails and isopods. They break all the waste material from your animal down into break it down, goes into the soil. The plants love that. That's what they eat, depending on what type of enclosure you have. Back over here, you can see this is my crested gecko enclosure. There is a water section down on the bottom right here. Love water features, so I try to incorporate a water feature into all of my enclosures, even my desert enclosures, because a lot of people don't think that desert animals need water, but in the wild, desert animals like this guy right here, this girl, who we will be talking about in this episode. This is a Rankins from Australia. Their main purpose in life is to find water. They don't prefer it overly humid, but an absolute necessity for any animal is to be able to find water. So being able to incorporate amazing water features into all of my exhibits is something I love. I love making water features. And not only making water features, but water features that other animals can live in, not just a water bowl, but waterfalls. So especially in enclosure like this, the waterfall isn't currently running, but there is a waterfall in there, and it helps create the humidity that some of these animals desperately need, like crested geckos. And crested geckos and a lot of other tree-dwelling geckos, arboreal geckos like that, the only the only way they get their water, the only way they drink is off of the dew or the water residue off of plant leaves. They don't go to water bowls. For the most part, they don't go to water bowls and drink out of them. Um, so with that water constantly splashing off of a waterfall and landing on the leaves, landing on the sides of the enclosure, that gives them a place to go and to drink. That's how they drink. Um, so that is a big part of our endeavor, of our mission. Not only focus on reptiles, so that is a main part of our of the animals that we will have. We will have mostly reptiles and some really cool reptiles that you don't see that often anywhere really. Not even a lot of zoos. Their reptile exhibits can be lacking a bit. So, and for like these guys, for instance, Rankins dragons, you don't see every day. They're really cool dwarf species of dragons. This right here is an adult. She looks like a bearded dragon, but these guys are the smaller cousin of a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are Pagona viticeps. These guys are Pagona Henry Lawsoni. So this is a max size for her. She's probably about 10 inches, and she's not going to get any bigger. She is a breeding female. I had 2 clutches from her last year, and I had 3 clutches from her this year. And she has produced some amazing babies. Thank you for checking out our video today. If you'd like to hear more from us, hit the notification bell down below so you know the next time we post a video, which will be next week. We're trying putting out 1 episode a week. So please hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment down below. And we will see you next week. Bye.